Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Derek Glass, aka Mr. Fire 758. And as always, I'm here to bring you more value on how you can take your life one step closer towards achieving financial freedom. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the 5 key credit factors that you need to know to maintain excellent credit. And stay tuned towards the very end. I'm going to be giving you a free resource that you can use to get a copy of your credit report. With that being said, do me a huge favor, show me some love. Go ahead and smash that like button. That way this video gets way more views and a lot more people can get a ton of value. With that being said, let's dive right in. So your credit report is actually based upon 5 key credit factors that actually determine your score. Now, here's the thing, let's all face the facts. The majority of us would mostly agree that we didn't learn anything about credit growing up. Not in our households, not in high school, not even in college. Not even the banks. You would think the banks or the different creditors that are offering us those credit cards will give us an idea on how to actually navigate, this plane. But obviously, it's in their best interest that we know less. So we're going to change that today, because in today's day and age, in this economy, financial literacy needs to be the motive. So let's dive right in, guys. Your credit report is calculated based upon 5 key factors. Number 1, your payment history. Now that accounts for 35% of your score. Very simple, pay your bills on time. Now, let's be real. I'm guilty. You're guilty. We're all guilty of this, having late payments. Nonetheless, you want to be very wary. It could be 30 days, it could be 60 days, it could be even 90 days. That can actually negatively impact your score as much as 100 points. So be very careful, pay those bills on time. As a rule of thumb, you can actually pay right before your statement date. That way, when your statement gets published, it's posting with the lower bounds, and that can actually help improve your score. The second credit factor has to do with the amount you owe. That accounts for 30% of your score. Now, very simple rule of thumb, you always want to maintain a credit limit below 30%. What do I mean by that? Let's say your actual limit is $1,000. You would never want to spend over $300. Let's say your credit limit is $500. You wouldn't want to spend over $150. And let's say your credit limit is $300. You wouldn't want to spend over $90. So, as long as you maintain that threshold below 30%, you're going to have a good score. Now, the next credit factor has to do with the length of your credit. Now, that accounts for 15% of your score. Very simple rule of thumb, your credit is kind of like a fine bottle of wine. It simply gets better with time. What do I mean by that? The longer you have accounts established for, that actually helps improve your score. But be very wary though. Many people make the mistake of closing any of those old accounts. Here's the problem with that. When you close the old account, you're actually deleting any positive history that you would have accumulated over time. So be very careful not to close those old accounts. Maybe cut that card in half, stick it under your bed, maybe ship it to me if you want to. I'm playing. But be very careful not to close those old accounts. Now, the next credit factor has to do with the types of credit. Types of credit, very simple, very straightforward. There's 2 types of credit. Revolving credit and installment credit. You want to try your best to have a nice diversified credit portfolio. So revolving credit is like those typical credit cards, from the banks, from the retailers like Macy's and JCPenney. And then installment credit would be like a mortgage, a student loan, a car note, those sort of things. So you want to diversify your portfolio. Now, the last 10% of your credit score has to do with new credit. Now, what do I mean by that? Anytime, you do a credit inquiry, so, you're applying for that, loan, for the car, for a home, for a mortgage, just be very careful. Too many inquiries in a short window can actually negatively impact your score. As an example, you go to a car dealership, your score isn't the best. What you may not realize is they may run your score maybe 4 or 5, even 6 times just to get you the best or the lowest interest rate. But in doing so, that gives a red flag to the bureaus. This person is desperate, and that can hurt your score. So these are the 5 key credit factors that actually make up your score. So hopefully you all learned something new today. And as I promised, I was going to offer you that free tool and that resource. So just go ahead and click the link in the description. It's going to take you to annualcreditreport.com. And generally speaking, you can actually get 3 credit reports, 3 for free annually. However, with the whole situation with COVID-19 and the economy, they're actually offering a free credit check literally every single week. So you can take advantage of this. Once again, do me a huge favor, smash the like button, share this video with your friends, your family, and if you gain some value, do me a favor, drop some fire in the comments, all right? With that being said, I wish you all Lovely, blessed day. Stay safe and see you in the next one.